I love the face on Tails right there. Alright, so other than not getting that cool little snowboarding section where you can get 40 free coins, this level, it's kind of annoying, kind of fun, it really depends. I'm usually, as I said before, supersonic at this point, so difficulty didn't really bother me. And I'm pretty sure I missed a giant ring up there, but oh well. And this level's main thing is it loops around infinitely. Fun. Usually you have to find one of these guys to break the wall. The fourth wall, that is. Ooh. You really want a shield in this place. Mostly because... Okay, that was mean. Yeah, you see those little Orbinauts there? If you have an electric shield, or it seems like pretty much any shield, then it doesn't matter what he has. You'll be just fine against it because... Oh, come on. Because the spikes around him go away whenever you have a shield on. Man, it really does not want me to get up here. Get up here. Oh yay, spring. Yeah, getting those spring platforms to work can be a bit iffy. What wonderful level design. I did like nothing right there. The two pillars thing is actually a pretty interesting level design there, though. Hey, look. Giant spheres of giant icicles. I wonder what I should do. So, seeing Tails reminds me a lot of the current book of the Redwall series I'm reading right now, which is Matemio, or however the heck you pronounce this villain's name. And it does actually work with Overwatch in here because guess who the main villain is in that game? Okay, let me see if going in here will change what happened out in the real world. And I must say, I really like the Redwall series right now. It's a 22 book long series, and Tails is bored. He obviously does not like Redwall. Oh, so that's what I was saying about Matemeo actually making sense. Main villain there. Wait, I've already said this. I'm repeating myself. Wait a second, I've already said this. I'm repeating myself. Hey look, another repeating section. Except this one has you doing the unthinkable. Running into penguins. Yes, definitely the unthinkable. No, it's actually having to go up these things. Although I don't remember so many springs being there before. Yeah, that's what happens whenever you fail. And I missed all the rings. So, yeah, I mainly got into Redwall because my sister was into Redwall, and for Christmas, for just last Christmas, she got me the first book, Redwall. Gasp. So, I was thinking, oh no, yet another long book series to read, because I've already read Guardians of Gahul, and Warrior series is almost over. Saddening, isn't it? And it's time for this thingy. Oh, I remember him now. I was thinking, like, what is this guy again? Well, he's definitely letting me hit him a lot. Nor is his attacks really that hard to dodge. He's kind of like a simpler version of Metropolis Zone Eggman. Although he does have some cool attack patterns. So, like I was saying, I've read I've read the first two so far, and if there's one problem I have with it, it's pacing. Holy cow! I know the series doesn't exactly have a slow plot. I mean, the plot is pretty well paced, but the book, it has such a large vocabulary, and it can sound so boring at times that it feels like you're reading a very slowly paced book. Now, it's not to say it's a bad book, but yeah, look, I can get rid of the Orbinaut spikes, with the Orbinaut still attached. Aw, missed those bonuses up there. Time for those weird platforms again. Okay, that was weird. That should have sent me up like flying, but it didn't do anything. Whenever I got on it. I mean, however, if there's one thing I can really give Redwall a lot of praise for, it's its character development. My goodness, characters can change so much in one book alone. Whereas it would take a lot longer in other series I may read, such as, say, Warriors. And time for these really odd platforms if you're playing as Sonic and Tails, because Tails messes up the jumping. But we're not playing as Sonic and Tails, we're playing as just Tails, because Tails is much better. That already has broken fine ability. Either one. The sad thing about the Redwall series to me is that it had to end. No, I'm not saying it's like everything good has to come to an end. No, I mean it actually had to end because the author Brian Jacques died recently, so they've finished up the series with the book 22. And I'm glad I'm not Sonic, otherwise I won't be able to get out of that pit easily. Speaking of Pat, how about Pat Summit? Legendary coach, and of course Tennessee, but you know, you have to feel bad for the whole dementia thing. Wait, is this place just rings? Jeez, that's a lot of rings. Yeah, there's some way that you can hit Orbinauts without hitting their spikes, but I've yet to find it. He looks a really weird version of Eggman. Yeah, that's about all he does. And I was frozen today. I don't think that was a very good impression of it. But, oh well. And wow, that boss was easy. I've never even done it as... I've never even done it as regular, and that was easy. Because getting the Chaos Emeralds in Sonic 3 was very easy. Sonic and Knuckles, not so much. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do on the Sonic and Knuckles. Lovely. More Orbinauts already. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do on the Sonic and Knuckles run. Sonic and Knuckles part of this run. Because I am not good at all with most of the Chaos Emerald stages, or in this game, the Super Emerald stages. And I don't really want to use save states to cheese my way through it. You wonder why Eggman allows you to build your speed. Oh yeah, giant thing in the background. And this zone can actually be some trouble if you don't know what you're doing. Oh, you gotta love the synthesized voice in the background. All I can say is go, but you should really go, wink for it. Yeah, similar to Metropolis Zone, this place's main worry is maybe not so much the stage design as much as it is the enemies. The enemies can come out of nowhere and just really bug you. Had a bit of slowdown there. Rex usually doesn't have slowdown. Of course you wonder, why does Eggman give you any rings at all? I mean, all that does is help you, survive longer. I mean, what is it not his option to not give you rings? I don't think so, because he clearly prevents you from getting rings in the last stages of Sonic 1 and 2. And, well, the final stage of this game is kind of odd because there's like a final boss, and then there's a final boss that you can only access if you have all the Chaos Emeralds, or Super Emeralds. I think it's Super Emeralds in this game because of the whole Chaos Emerald, Super Emerald thingy they got going. Oh, in case you haven't noticed, I have a habit of kind of spin dashing every time I get hit. Pourquoi? Because I don't speak French. No. Because it seems like anytime you get hit, the best option for you to do to get rings in the early Sonic games was to spin dash so that you can get as many rings as possible, and that was close. Eee. How the heck do you hit those Orbonauts? I mean, I've done it before in Sonic 1 and such, but it's such a tiny frame to hit them on. Similar to Robotnik in Sonic, wow, that was sad. Similar to Robotnik in Sonic, and I'm going the wrong way. Similar to Robotnik in Sonic 2. I cannot think today. Yeah, this zone doesn't have too much to its name. It has a few of those rotating platform things. And, you know, tough enemies. And, yow, I'm going fast. Hey, look, it's Eggman. Aw, now it's not. Wait. Hey, it's Eggman. Now it's not Eggman. Now he's gone is what I should have said. Oh yeah, watch this. Single bomb destroys the entire freaking fortress. Even these nice little uneven things we're so used to seeing because of Green Hill Zone, all the other falling platforms of this game series. And here's the mini-boss. Although from what I heard, this is actually a pretty tough one. That wasn't too bad. Just need to make sure I don't do anything stupid. Gives you plenty of room to hit him. Hope there's something more to this. No, that's it. Wow. I can say I've gotten a lot farther in Sonic and Knuckles, and definitely noticing a difference in the boss Sonic 3 Knuckles as Knuckles. I can never talk. Definitely noticing a difference in the boss difficulty. There's a whole new boss in Marvel's Garden Zone, and I think I'll call it quits for here because I'll probably go over time otherwise. Okay, bye. Okay, never mind. I have like 9 minutes left. Yow. That was badly paced. Of course, I got through like a whole zone in one part. And I think going on the bottom route gets you a lot more giant rings, but again, I don't really need them because I've already gotten all the Chaos Emeralds. That is possible in this game. Whee! Still love the design of these games. Although, a thing that a lot of people praise in Sonic games that I never really enjoyed a lot was alternate paths. Usually you just go on the paths that you feel will be the fastest, and alternate paths tend to be those paths that are like way out of the way, or you pass them so quickly you can barely register in your brain. Oh, by the way, you passed a path. You did not pass go. You did not collect $200. So, yeah, if you look for them, you can see them. I see them all the time in Sonic 4. But, you know, you have to really remember each time you play through, otherwise you'll probably follow the same path each time, like I do. Hooray. Weird, I thought getting rid of the red security guy would actually allow you to go through, but I guess it was the opposite. He's probably carrying oil in those pipes. How the heck did I dodge that little bullet? And why did I allow myself to get hit there? that was nice of them. It's like, oh no, spikes, boing, thank you, Sega. E. Yeah, weird thing is, when you play as Knuckles is, you can break through any wall that usually you have to, like, build up speed for, or use the top in some zones, whenever you're playing a Sonic, Tails, or Sonic and Tails. So, you can actually, first off, you go a lot of alternate routes, because, you know, that's how they plan the game. And I like how I'm just using the invincibility to ignore every danger. Dang. You know, you think it'd be hard to commentate and stuff while you're playing a game, but it never really seems to be. I know there are some people who always have the recording curse, where naturally you're nervous enough, so you're gonna screw up a few times, but I don't seem to have that too much. Ugh. That really had to hurt Tails' back there. I mean, he was like going completely upside down. And I'm about to run out of oxygen. How lovely. There's no bubbles down here, are there? Crap, I forgot I could swim. I was like, oh no, whatever shall I do? Certainly not use the very useful swimming. And that was just pitiful. Another thing I can say Sonic, the classic Sonic games don't do quite perfectly is your ability to die very easily in this game. I mean, you can just, if you don't have rings, it doesn't matter what touches you, even if it's just barely, you're probably gonna die from it. Ugh. And the weird layering things too, and I've already said this enough before, but sometimes when it comes down to it, you cannot tell what's proper to hit and what's not proper to hit, which allows you to do some weird things and allow you to get hit by some weird things. And I'm pretty sure Mr. Goldpost, because this seems to be a lot of level redo for messing up once. Ow. I know I say it so enthusiastically, don't I? Oh. Of course, I could pull the whole, I had to do a 2-page essay in 1 hour thing, but plenty of other people do that, and probably more often than me. Alright, let's try this section again. This time with a little bit less, you know, death. E. Freaking Orbinauts. And use the swimming so I don't have to try and get lucky with the springs and figure out how they want me to work them in this game. And whee! And I think it threw me the wrong way, but oh well. Aqua Shield, where were you when I needed you when I was almost drowning? Aw, probably Knuckles' path. Yeah, like I said, this game has plenty of speed sections, unlike the previous 2 games. Oh, it's time for this boss. We're actually at the end of Sonic 3, people, I'm not kidding. This game only has 7 zones in it, and I allowed myself to get hit there. And I should not have flew. And I'm totally glitching out the boss. Please tell me I hit a... Okay, good, I actually hit a checkpoint that time. Alright, time to be smart and not let myself get hit by that cannonball every time. And time to be smart and jump up there. Yes, Sonic bosses aren't exactly what I would consider don't have exactly what I would consider complex bosses. In fact, usually it's just a boss that does one thing. Come on, Mega Man's better than that. And it's frickin' Mega Man. And wow, Tails is short. I mean, Sonic, you can usually see like his mouth and his spines and all that, but Tails, you can like barely see his full face. Can't even see his mouth. And this is where they got Knuckles on the edge animation. And that's the last time you see Knuckles in Sonic 3. Because technically this is the end of Sonic 3. Well, technically this is the end of Sonic 3. However, they shortened the final boss, so instead of 2 phases, the second phase being slightly difficult and the first phase being not so bad, we just give 1 phase, and it's the phase that wasn't so bad. Hey look, tails are spinning. I always like that animation in games, no matter which Sonic game it is. I just always seem to like how Tails has his tails just always kind of flopping about. Okay, that sounds so wrong, but you know what I mean. Get your minds out of the gutter. There's enough people with their minds out of the gutter. And, that wasn't too badly placed. Yeah, see, this is all the final boss of this game does. I think all I have to do now is just hit him a couple more times and he's done. All he has is the spinning thing now. He doesn't even have a laser. And he goes down 1 hit. Yep, that's the end of Sonic. That's the end of Sonic 3, people. And with that, we take down the Resurrect Death Egg. See, watch the background. Maybe not quite yet, but... Yep, there it is. Somehow taking out this small plane, and... What the heck? Tails' tails. He has 4 tails now. He has his idle animation, but there's also his standing animation, which has his tail, so he had like 4 tails. Weird. Hey look, it's Mushroom Hill Zone. We just jumped right into Sonic and Knuckles, didn't we? What's this? A cutscene? Only in this game? A completely obvious switch? What does this all mean?